What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ron back for another episode of Small Talk. How you guys doing today? Let me know, let me know, let me know. So today, let me go ahead and say that we are live real quick and then we will get right into it. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me move this and let me create that window. Give me one moment, guys. We will be right back shortly. Boom, we're gonna go ahead and tweet that we are live, share on Instagram that we are live. We are live, folks. Oh my no. No. I gotta delete it now. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I know y'all want to get right into the conversation, but give me 1 second, man. Let me add story. Boom. Let me go ahead to Twitch. To Twitch. Hold on. Let's see, Twitch. Let me show that we're live real quick. Okay. And then, YouTube. Gotta go to YouTube. Keep that up for y'all. Tweeting that we are live. We are live, live, live. 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 Oh my, bruh, bruh. Someone help me. Okay, let's try this again. Can we actually freaking get
We should bring Debo Samuel back, people in the fan base. This episode is for
Sorry, guys.
you.
Sorry,
Josh
sorry,
Taylor
sorry, sorry,
says
guys. I'm sorry. I'm
Jawan Jennings.
sorry. Okay, can I get my life together over here, please? Okay, now let's go to Twitch, take a picture, and tweet that we are live. Jeez, I'm sorry, y'all. It's taking a minute. Slash small talk. ENT YouTube.com slash small talk podcast. ENT. Wait, is that the right one? Let me see, let me say, yes, it is. YouTube, small talk, ENT podcast, small talk, ENT podcast, ENT dash podcast. Boom, boom. All right. We are ready to go. Ready to go. So today we will be talking about The Denver Broncos trading for Jalen Waddle. Let me know what y'all think about this trade. I think this is a good trade for the Broncos. He had 100 targets, 910 yards last year. Hasn't touched 1,000 since 2023. That's gonna be a tough one for them. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So now let's talk about more trades in the NFL. NFL trades 2026. So let's see. Rams got Trent McDuffie. Denver Broncos obviously acquired Jalen Waddle from the Dolphins. Justin Fields was traded to Kansas City this past week. Geno Smith was traded back to the Jets for a late round pick. Dolphins got a 2026 first rounder in the Jalen Waddle deal. Kenneth Walker signed with the Chiefs. Trey Hendrickson with the Ravens. Malik Willis Dolphins. Tua Falcons. Okay. Let's see what AI has for me. Oh, Mink. I forgot Minka Fitzpatrick was traded to the Jets. Let's see what did the chat. Geez, let's see. So Trent McDuffie was traded from the Chiefs to the Rams for a first round pick, 29th overall, and a slew of 6 round picks. Jalen Waddle from the Dolphins to the Broncos. Ooh, they got a 2026 first, 30th overall, third and fourth round picks. DJ Moore was traded from the Bears to the Bills for a 2026 second round pick, number 60. Michael Pittman from the Colts to the Steelers for a 2026 late round pick. So I'm guessing that's either a 6th round pick or a 7th round pick. Rashawn Gary to the Cowboys for a 2027 fourth round. Minka Fitzpatrick from the Dolphins to the Jets for a 7th round pick, 238 overall. I'm hearing a lot of rumors about that 2027 draft being real good. We'll see. Dolphins, Raiders traded Geno Smith to the Jets, where he was picked in the first round. 2026 6th round pick. Lions traded David Montgomery to the Texans for Juice Spriggs, a 2026 fourth and 7th round pick. Justin Fields from the Jets to the Chiefs for a 2027 6th round pick. And obviously, we have this failed trade for Max Crosby, draft capital. And this happened last year, 2025. The Colts traded for Sauce Gardner, and they got him for a steal. Jets got fleeced in that deal. But Sauce Gardner wasn't really performing up to standard for the Colts. So I think he'll have a bounce back year. We shall see. And Solomon Thomas acquired Jermaine Johnson and Solomon Thomas. That might be a solid. Solomon Thomas hasn't really lived up to expectations. Was he a former first round pick? Let's see. I think Solomon Thomas was a former first round pick. I could be wrong. Let's see. Draft. I could be wrong about Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas draft. Let's see. Solomon Thomas. It's going to take a minute to load here. So he was drafted. Yes, he was drafted round 1, 3rd pick overall by the 49ers. Yep. So he was picked in the first round. They were probably expecting him to be one of the better defensive ends in that draft class, but apparently he's not. I don't know, guys. That seems like a question mark to me. So now let's go break down NFL draft boards, see what my Commanders can do, see if Chef P can cook again. With all the moves he made, I love him. Covered that in the video 4 days ago. Go check that one out on YouTube in the description. So let's see NFL mock drafts 2026. I'm gonna look up some mock drafts. Let's see. This is Mel Kiper's mock draft. Obviously, we know who's going number one. Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana. Number two, they got David Bailey going to the Jets. I can see that, but I can also see them going with Arvell Reese. Ooh, but they have him. Mel Kiper has him going number three to the Cardinals. Titans getting Jeremiah Love. I can see that being a good fit for them. They need a running back there. Yes, what's his name is good, but they need a running back. Caleb Downs, Giants. I can see that. I can see that. Wow, they have the Browns taking an offensive tackle. Monroe Freeling out of Georgia. Although their O line depth is good, we shall see. And they traded for Titus Howard, signed Zion Johnson and Elton Jenkins, and they re-signed Tevin Jenkins. Okay, Dewan Jones is getting tossed in there. Okay, and he's coming off an injury, so we don't know how he'll perform. Oh, Sonny Styles. Now that we have Leo Chanel, do we go linebacker at number 7? I'm not sure we do. Because now what we're doing, I think we go with a receiver at number 7, either Jordan Tyson or what's his name? Jordan Tyson or oh, Carnell Tate. Either I don't think Carnell Tate will be there at 8. If he lands to us, I think we're gonna take him. They have the Chiefs taking Ruben Bain after trading Jalen after losing Jalen Watson and trading for Trent McDuffie. Or trading Trent McDuffie to the Rams. Cincinnati, oh man, so Delane, he could fall to us too. Keep an eye on these two defensive players, either Sonny Styles or Mansour Delane, because we need corner help. Because the depth we have right now is terrible. They got the Dolphins going with Jordan Tyson. If he's there at 7, I don't think he gets past us. They have the Cowboys taking a corner and Jamal McCoy. Their defense does need help, so I can see why he has them taking it. Rams, they get Francis Magua. Uh, I'm kind of on the fence about the Rams because they're still competitive, so we'll see. Ravens are lost 10 players in free agency. So that's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be a tough year for the Ravens. I feel bad for y'all. Buccaneers, Kenyon Sadiq, very good tight end out of Oregon. I can see the big Buccaneers going with that after losing Cade Otton. I can see that. Jets, Ty Simpson. They do need a quarterback. Geno Smith is not a starter. I can see them battling it out for the starting spot, but I think Ty Simpson's going to win that battle. Although he could sit behind Geno Smith, but we'll see. They have the Lions going with an offensive tackle, Caden Proctor from Alabama. I can see that. I can see it. Vikings go with Dylan Thieneman, safety out of Oregon. Panthers going with Emmanuel McNeil Warren, safety from Toledo. Wow, looks like they have Dallas going with defense, 2 picks. Okay. Steelers getting a guard, help protect the quarterback. Aaron Rodgers may be returning. We'll see. He hadn't officially announced his retirement yet, so they have Chargers taking a defensive tackle, Peter Woods out of Clemson. Okay. Not going to be a day 1 starter, but definitely going to be a piece to develop. All these guys could be potential starters, but they also could sit behind one guy for a year. So Max Henniker, Max Henniker. I believe Lane Johnson's. This might be Lane Johnson's final year, so I can see why they're drafting a tackle here. I can see why he has them doing that. Browns go with Makai Lemon. They do need a receiver as well. Zion Young, they do need a defensive end. Their defense wasn't very good last year. Oh wow, Montez had 10 sacks last year. I didn't even wow. They do need a corner. Bills secondary has been struggling as of late. Well, Trent Williams may be leaving. We'll see. Blake Miller, I like that pick for him. Texans, Kristen Miller, defensive tackle out of Georgia, pairing with Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter there. Okay, that's going to be a good combo right there. Chiefs, obviously, they got their pick from the Rams for trading Trent McDuffie. Brandon Cease out of South Carolina. Dolphins 30th pick from Denver. Keldrick Falk. Okay. I can see it. I can see it. Casey Conception. Romeo Dobbs being the number one now. I think that's gonna replace this is your Stephon Diggs replacement right here. And Colton Hood after losing Tariq Woolen. They brought in Noah Igbenogany. That's for depth. That's not a starting piece. This is your depth player. And they lost Tariq Woolen to the Eagles. I don't know if that's a good move for the Eagles because he lacks focus at times. So we'll see. He was my favorite corner in this free agency. So we'll see what happens. Let's still got more mock drafts. Let's see more mock drafts for this 2026 season. More mock drafts. Let's see. Let's go CBS Sports. So obviously Fernando Mendoza, number one pick. That's not surprising. Let's see. Arvo Reese to the Jets. Spencer Fano to the Cardinals. Ruben Bain to the Titans. Sonny Styles to the Giants. Monroe Freeling to the Browns. Jeremiah Love to Washington at 7th, although I don't think we're going to get him now. Carnell Tate to the Saints. David Bailey to the Chiefs. Caleb Downs to the Bengals. Kenyon Sadiq to Miami. Mansour Delane to the Cowboys. Makai Lemon to the Rams. Wow. Pairing him with Puka? I think that's gonna be a nice combo. Ravens take the offensive tackle out of Miami. Caden Proctor, okay, to the Buccaneers. Jeremiah McCoy to the Jets. Caleb Lomu to the Lions. Dylan Thieneman to the Vikings. Peter Woods, Blake Miller, which is probably most likely going to be the pick because Jerry Jones, I don't know what he does in the offseason, but he just seems like he goes to sleep every time. Oh, let's draft a lineman when we need a defense. That's honestly realistic. This is honestly a realistic pick. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's honestly a realistic pick for them, and I would laugh so hard. That's gonna be funny if they take a lineman, bro. Choppy. So this is Olava. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm not gonna pronounce his name. They got loan out of Penn State. They got Max I going to the Eagles, offensive tackle. I can see that. Jordan Tyson to the Browns. Okay. Akeem Isidore. Casey Conception to the Bills. Omar Cooper to the Niners. Caden McDonald to the Texans. Chiefs. Avion Terrell, Colton Hood, CJ Allen, Emmanuel McNeil Warren to the Seahawks. Woo! Going through a lot of mock drafts here. Looks like got a lot of defensive players coming off the board in this first round. I think you're only seeing about maybe 3 or 4 receivers coming off the board in the first round. And obviously, you're gonna have Jeremiah Love penciled in there, probably to the Titans. We shall see, though. Obviously, just speculation. But I think the way the Commanders are moving now, we don't have a need necessarily. Let's see, what are our needs in this draft? We still need a center if we don't. Washington Commanders mock draft. Let's see. Mock draft. So let's see. So this is obviously from our team site. So they have us getting. So Mike Renner has us getting Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame. I love that, although he probably won't be there. Joel Klatt has us getting Sonny Styles. That's 4 days ago. Carnell Tate out of Ohio State. I like that move. I can see that move. Mel Kiper has us taking Sonny Styles. Caleb Downs from Connor Rogers. Gordon McGinnis has us taking Makai Lemon. I can also see us taking him with the seventh pick if he's there. Nick Costco has us taking Carnell Tate. Justin Mello, Sonny Styles, Mason Johnstone, Jeremiah Love, Nate Size, Chris McDonald, Caleb Downs, maybe. So that's our first round pick. So those are the first round picks for the Commanders. Let's see. Okay, see any other mock drafts we have. All mock drafts 2026. Let's see. Sorry about hitting my mic, y'all. Shout out to whoever's in the building. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Let me know. So I think this NFL draft will be pretty interesting because the Commanders attack needs that they in free agency. So we don't necessarily need to go with a player. Obviously, we're still waiting on Brandon Ayuk to get released by the 49ers. Needs to hurry up and happen so we can get on with it. But y'all better start putting respect on my GM. All right. I matter of fact, I'm gonna look on Twitter how y'all were crashing out on Twitter with y'all. Man, y'all are insane, bro. Look. Hold on. Cause y'all were going reckless on Twitter. Adam Peters. Let's see. Adam Peters. I'm gonna show y'all the tweets, bro. Look, like, bro, why? What are we doing? Look, boom, Romeo Dobbs. Look, look, I don't know what Adam Peters' plan is at receiver. He's scaring me right now. Look. This is the reaction. Hey, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Hey, hey, because he can. Hey, yo, look. Y'all were just like this about a week ago. Hey, y'all are insane. No way Washington competing for anything in the near future. Washington remains quiet while every team around them builds with talent. Conversations about Adam Peters need to be had. What has he actually done but add to the that was already there? Man, please. Adam Peters has to have a master plan in the works at receiver. The fact that we haven't signed a single one is pretty telling. I'd imagine a trade or some kind of splash is on its way. There's just no way Ayuk is the only plan. It's not. Trust me. Ayuk is not the only plan at receiver. Good spot for the draft. They can really go best player available and not worry about it. Maybe trade back. I don't. No. Nope. Because if I'm trading back, I would have to give up a pick. I'm not doing that. Yes, we need a receiver in the center, defense. We need a couple guys in the secondary. We do need a young edge. We'll make moves that are right to help the team. Yes, he has. Look, 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 look. This is how we was moving when he signed Leo Chanel. This is how we was moving, bro. That's a fact. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Hey. Yeah, look, look, look. Even though it happened like 3 days later, but hey, well, hey, look, look. Y'all got this from the office. That's insane. But yeah. So what y'all think about this NFL mock draft, huh? What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? What do y'all think about this mock draft, baby? Baby. What y'all think? Y'all think we going with a receiver or do y'all think we go with defense in this first round? Me, honestly, I think we're going with a receiver because we need help on that back end. We need help. We need someone next to Terry. We can't go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. What's our receiver options right now? Because it's gonna be. Oh my gosh, I'm even afraid. Commanders depth chart right now. What's our depth chart looking like? So, okay. So here it. This is what our receiving core is looking like right now. Terry, no. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Luke McCaffrey, yes, but no. Traylon Burks is your number two. Traylon Burks is your number two. Let that sink in. Do you really want that out there? No. And I just want to see how nasty our corners are right now. Okay, listen to this. Trey Amos, Trey Hawkins, Carlin Vigors. No, Mike Sainer still. No one else. Our Nickelback, Amik Robertson, Darius Rush. If any of these guys right here get hurt, we are cooked. We're cooked. All right. We need a cornerback. I'm not rolling up there if it hopefully Trey Amos does not get hurt. No corners get hurt. Please, no injuries at all. But if we have to go into a game with Trey Hawkins, Carlin Vigors, uh, Mike Sainer still, and no one else, you got a problem. I think my realistic option we keep 5 or 6 corners in this draft. So, hey, let me know what y'all think about this NFL 2026 mock draft. Let me know who y'all think your team's gonna take. And until next time, I will see y'all on the next episode of Small Talk. Peace.